Hey, what's up, fish family? How's everybody doing? This is Carlos with Twins Reef, and today I'm bringing you guys an update of all my tanks in just one video. I don't remember when was the last time I actually did a video like this, giving you guys an update on all the tanks just in one video. So that's what we're going to do here today. So to the left we have the Red Sea Emax 170, and to the right we have the Red Sea Reefer 170. So let's start with the left tank. And before we actually start talking about the tanks, just to let you guys know the situation that's going around my live, I'm actually breaking down the tanks. I already actually posted a post on Facebook telling the local hobbyists that I'm actually taking a break from the hobby for a while. So I already actually have everything up for sale or for rehoming on Facebook. Pretty soon I'm going to do the same on Craigslist and the other sites that actually help you sell some of your stuff. But me and my wife talked, and we don't want to leave the hobby just yet. So we're thinking either of downgrading for a little bit for a 10-gallon, 15-gallon tank and just keep the corals that we have. Just the recording of this video, I have actually rehomed about 15 corals or so. Mostly psoas, a couple torches, and a frog spawn. But what we want to actually rehome are most of the psoas or all the psoas, and the other corals that we don't like. We're probably just going to keep mushrooms and a couple euphilia, but we'll see what we decide in these a couple of days. But that's just something I wanted you guys to know. So let's start with my tank. What's new on this tank? So actually, just today, I actually had a garden of psoas, but since I am rehoming everything and I do not want to see psoas in this tank, I placed them in my frag tank. And to be honest, guys, I don't really like psoas anymore. They're beautiful, but they are dangerous. You guys know that psoas release polytoxins, and if it's dangerous, guys, honestly, I don't want to mess with them or play with them like that. So I prefer just to rehome them. So I removed the psoas that were there. I actually had brought them from my frag tank and placed them here. And then I placed these corals that weren't doing so good in my tank. And they were recovering in the frag tank, but I just decided to bring them back. So we have to the left, we have the spicy lemon Fabia, and then right here we have a chalice, and then another chalice that was given to me by my brother Roberto. And then up there we have a War Fabia, which was dying. Now it's recovering, so hopefully it recovers because it's a nice coral. And here we have the zoanthids, which I wasn't able to remove these since they're in the rock, so I'll just let it be. And then we brought a GSP that I have fragged from a big colony I sold, and I kept it. And there we go again, the yellow tang. We have the GSP that they are one of my favorite corals as well. So it's my wife's favorite coral. Then we have to the right, we have that green tip torch. We have the chalice, we have the dragon sulfabia, and we have the trumpet coral. And then on top we have the two digitatas. Then if we move to the right, we have the splatter hammer, we have the other hammer which I don't know the name, guys. Then we have the hologram, and we have the orange octospawn, and we have the bicolor hammer. Remember, guys, here we used to have a garden of torches where I removed them because I realized it was too much flow in that area in the bottom. So I placed them over here. Just placed them here today, so we'll see how they react. But so far they're doing good. Here we have the Green Reaper. On top of it we have another torch. I kind of like the color of this one. It seems to be three type of colors. And the base, it kind of looks some type turquoise color, then purplish with yellow tips. And then we have the torch there that was bleaching. And then we have more torches here. And then we have the firework back there. And then I probably forgot this one in the last video, but this is my gold hammer. I think it's a branching type. And then we have the yellow tang. What a beautiful fish. Then down here we have the wild caught Deadpool, which is actually pretty big. Right now it's small. I did do a water change today, but I've seen it and it looks bigger when it's extended. Then we have the hairy mushrooms. Then we have this Rhodactis right there, which, guys, some things are not going to be open all the way in every tank because I did do a water change on the 3 tanks today. Usually I do it on Fridays, but today's Sunday. It's just been busy, so I did it today. And then we have the Recordia. Then there we have a Golden Gonzo. And then we have the Super Freak. And then in the back we have the Kryptonite. For fish, guys, we still have the Yellow Tang. We have the Mocha Storms that they started to become Black Storms. And the 6-line Raz, also with the Purple Orchid Dotty Back Fish, which they should be in the back. The same thing with the Mandarin Goby. So now let's move on to the Red Sea Reefer 170. Here's a Red Sea Reefer 170, and same thing. Most of the solas were actually removed from this tank as well, just except the ones that are actually stuck in the rock, like the scrambled eggs, the incinerators to the back, and then right here the Armors of God, and some of the what are those, Rastas? So they'll stay here. And then we have the 2 Rock Flower Anemones. Then we have the green stem with purple tip hammer. And here before we had a frog spawn, which I missed already. I sold it, beautiful frog spawn, but hey, sometimes we have to do things. And then right here, these corals just fell, so we have another hammer. Then we have the Elegance, and we have a Duncan, which finally is doing good in my wife's tank. And we have the trumpet coral, which fell. These fell, so I'm probably gonna have to pick these up. And then we have the Gunnypora, we have the Aiken, the Superman Mushroom, another Recordia. We have right here the Sunkiss, baby Sunkiss, with the Super Freak, and then in the bottom we have a Golden Gonzo as well. And this rock, we see that we have a little bit of green star polyps and hairy mushrooms as well. And then we have more torches here. Torches are our favorite. And then we have a I don't know the name of those, to be honest, green tips, and then the other one, I don't know, pink tip, and we'll say this one green reaper here. And then right here we have the rock of red discosomas. And then to the right we have the wild called Deadpool. And it's funny to see the Watchman over here, the Goby. He's usually on the left side of the tank. I don't know what he's doing over here. Then we have another torch right here, and then we have the Indo Gold torch next to it. Beautiful torches. And for fish, same fish, we have the maroon clownfish. We have the baby yellow tang, 6-line Raz, and she has a Royal Garama with the Watchman. And for filtration, again, simple filtration. Excuse the dirtiness, I gotta remove that. No skimmer, nothing fancy, just a bunch of biomedia filtration with a couple of carbon media. So that is pretty much it on this tank. So we'll go on to the next tank. Alright, so let's move to the frag tank. This is the Innovator Marine 30 long frag tank. Pretty simple setup. Those Aquanite lights and the Ghost Skimmer, and that's pretty much it, with a couple of the Matrix media on the back. A lot of things have changed here, especially if you guys can see. We have less torches. That's because I have sold 4 torches. Yeah, 4. Yeah, I have sold 4 torches, so now we are left with 2. And wow, just noticed that that one, actually the head is already splitting. It's 3 heads. Wow. And then we have this one here. Beautiful torches. I had 6 in this tank. I bought a batch of 8. I kept 1, my wife kept 1, and then we had 6 here. Now I sold the rest, and we're left with 2 left. We're left with 2. And then if we move right here to the left, sorry, we have a hammer which had stripped from its head, but it started to grow. If you guys can see something right there, there's like a baby hammer just right there. And then this candy cane has never been doing so good. So yeah, one thing I noticed, I started to grow soas on the frag rack. So what I did, guys, I took all the soas that I had on all my frag racks. I had 3 frag racks, this large one in the middle, and then I had 2 little ones on each side. So I removed all the soas and I placed them on the sand bed because I don't want to have issues in the future with soanthids growing on the frag rack, and then you or me not being able to actually removing the frag plugs if I want to sell them, right? So here we have all the soas that I have left. I have sold approximately 10 soas. So it's been 10 soas, 4 torches, and the frog spawn. So that makes it 15 corals I have sold. And to be honest, I'm surprised. I've probably already collected around $430 just in 15 corals. And most of the soas, guys, are just soas that I have fragged, that I bought little soas, little frag plugs like this, and they grew and I fragged them and I rehomed them, and I recovered all that money. But to be honest, guys, I'm not going to be fragging soas anymore. For those that are new, a couple months ago I had actually a little accident with polytoxin, and to be honest, it's scary. I went to the hospital, and I wouldn't want to wish that on nobody. So just be careful when you handle your zoanthids, especially when you're fragging. Be safe. Just wear your gloves, goggles, and a mask, and a long sleeve shirt, because polytoxin is nothing to play with. So yeah, I did used to frag my solos a lot, but once I had that experience, I was like, you know what, I ain't going to do it anymore, and I'm gonna just let them be. That's why you could see that we have large discs covered with zoanthids, and the small frag plugs that they're already getting covered. We have multiple types of zoanthids here. We have Nirvanas. Then finally I was able to find out the name of this one. It's called Mean Green. Then we have the blue Hornet, the Sweet Tooth. We have Nirvanas again, Rastas, Scrambled Eggs, Bam Bams, Gatorades, Fruit Loops, Goblins on Fire, Sonic Flare. What else do we have? We have Rainbow Hornets, Fire and Ice, and yeah, pretty much it on the zoanthid collection that I have, guys. Then down here we have a couple of mushrooms. We have the golden gonzo here, and another one there, and then we have another golden gonzo there. That one's beautiful, guys. And then we have the wild called Deadpool right here, which is getting pretty big and it's already growing some type of gold on it. So yeah, this is pretty much it on all my tanks. This is an update, guys, just to let you guys know what has been going on. Taking a little break from the hobby, but not a real break, you could say. I am going to keep a couple corals, but I'll probably be downgrading. If not, I'll probably just keep this tank here, and I'll use it for now, because yeah. Anyhow, guys, thank you guys again for watching this video. I don't want to get off topic. Thank you guys for watching. I hope everybody has a wonderful day. I'm out. Later. Peace.